listener, and welcome to this month's Zenpop box unboxing video. This is very delayed because this is actually the December box that was sent to me. I think it left Japan sometime in the start of like the first week of December. I think I got the dispatch email on like the 6th or the 7th of December, and it officially arrived midway through January. And that was over the course of them also dispatching the January box, which was dispatched a week ago. So I really think this was heavily delayed because of the Christmas, New Year's period. So this video should have gone up way earlier, but I only just got the box on Friday and I'm going to be shooting this for Tuesday. So I'm trying to turn this around as fast as I can. The most important thing is that it's here now, so we get to open it, and I'm so excited. And I think January should be coming pretty soon. So you may see 2 Zenpop videos very like in quick succession, but we'll see how we go. Okay, so enough babbling. Okay, so I've got the thank you note, which I'm going to put aside, and then this is the instructional piece, and yep, definitely says December, so it's the Happy New Year pack, which may be a little delayed, but I think it's totally fine. So I'm going to put that aside. By the way, when I talk about products, I usually refer to this sheet, and I've had a few of you tell me that some of the things I've been saying haven't been accurate in terms of like, that's not actually where that pen comes from. Keep doing that. I really appreciate it because I know that this can't always be correct and I don't always know off the top of my head, so I really appreciate you guys telling me. So put that aside and we'll get right into the unboxing. I'm gonna set it this way so that the natural light can hit it, so I'm not also having to hold the lid. First up is this cute notebook. So this is from the X line, Sumiko Gurashi. I saw this a lot when I was in Japan and they were in vending machines. I love this. So there's 2 different types of sheets. You've got this pink one and you've got this blue version. So cute. So this is supposed to be Shugi Bukuro, and I think it works. Okay, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, my ethnicity is Chinese, as in that's where my ancestors are from. But I was born and raised in Australia, so there's a bit of a line there: China, Singapore, Australia. So, but I consider myself Australian. However, my family and my relatives and everyone still practice this tradition a lot. Although in my culture, I'm not really sure actually if it's Chinese or Hokkien or something like that, but in my culture we call it ang pao, and we just give money for like birthdays and New Year's and just like any celebratory times. So Chinese New Year is coming up in February, so that's something that we would celebrate, and typically we would give money to elderlies and younger people, like people who are young in our generation, like children, that sort of thing. So this is kind of like the same thing, only this is like way prettier than what I would actually give. Because my red packets are like just cheap ones from the Chinese shop. There's instructions there how you can tie it up, open it, put money in. I don't want to open this because I actually think I might use this, to be honest. It's so pretty. I think I actually do want to use this for some of the people in my family, so I'm going to put this aside. So now we've got these. Oh, they're so cute. They're like little erasers. So these are little darumas, which are essentially tumbler dolls. So I think how this works is essentially if you get these actual dolls, so these are just little erasers that represent the dolls, but if you were to get these dolls in real life, they typically don't come with eyes. So you draw in the left eye, which is this guy's like perspective wise, this is his left eye. You make a wish, then when that wish comes then when that wish comes true, you draw in the right eye. Don't know whether I would actually use it for that. I might. I don't know, because I can't see myself actually using these erasers. These are way too cute. So I might actually use it for some wish making. That would be kind of cool. I'm going to put aside any of the pens because, as you know, I want to test these out later. So I'll just put these to the side. And then what do we have here? Oh, it's like a bunch of sticky notes, but it's like ramen. That's so cool. I have so many random sticky notes that I've always been really scared to use them because I don't want to like waste them and they're just too nice to use. But I think 2018 is going to be the year where I'm going to use a lot of my nice stationery because I've just got a lot and it's just ridiculous to be hoarding this stuff because what am I going to use it for? In 10 years time, the stickiness will be gone, the paper's probably not going to be great, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and use it. So I can't wait to actually use this. I don't really know what I would draw on it because there's not a lot of writing space, but I think it's cute. Oh, I don't know if I have this, but I have a very similar one. I bought quite a few of these when I was in Japan and when I was in Taiwan. This is from the X range as well. So this guy's name is Koronya, and he's just one of the cats from the series, and I love him so much. Oh, he's so cute. Koronya, and there's like a bunch of other ones here. Parepichan, Kuruma, Oh, that is so cute. And so basically, I'm just get to the point of the video, Celina. These are just massive sticky notes, which are actually very functional because you do have enough space to write on them. So they act as like this little booklet that you can take with you. And then, and then on the side, they've got like a bunch of tiny, tiny little erasers. So you've got like little cat paw and bread, like slices of bread. I don't know how anyone is able to use these erasers because they're so tiny. I think really they're just for decorative purposes. So yeah, oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cute. Every time I go to Asia and I see stationery like this, I can't stop myself from buying it because usually it's pretty affordable as well. It's like maybe a few dollars and it's too cute. And then when I have it, I'm like, it's too cute to use. I can't use this. So, you know, first world problems. And then here we have, ooh, more sticky notes. Okay, so these look like omamori, which is basically those amulets that you get when you go to like shrines and stuff like that. And there's like a whole bunch, if you go to Japan, there's like a whole bunch of different versions. Some is for wealth, some is for health, some is for your love life, your studies, all that sort of stuff. So this kind of represents that. All right, next is, ooh, 3 washi tapes. I thought it'd only be 1 because it just looked like a really thick one. But so you've got like a dotted one, you've got orange and blue stripes, and you've got, oh, this is kind of like a Christmas one. Okay. Maybe it is Christmas theme. Let me open this up. All right. So you've got like a dotted one here. And then you've got a striped one. And this one is super Christmassy. You've got like red snowflakes and white snowflakes on green. So yeah, I think these ones were a little bit more Christmas inspired. So I might save them for next year. Then we have, oh, a calendar. That is so cute. And little puppies on them. Yeah, so you basically set it on your desk like this. I actually already have one for my work desk, but I don't have one for my home office, so I might actually use this. This is perfect because all the days and events are in Japanese. And as you guys know, I am studying Japanese at the moment. I'm hoping to do the first exam sometime this year, so I really need to study a lot more. And I feel like if I just have more Japanese vocab surrounding my desk, I will hopefully, via osmosis, learn more. I know, hopeful thinking. So cute. So what I think I might do is I'm going to mark down special events such as like birthdays and holidays and stuff in this. And then I'm going to set it on my desk. And then the last one, oh, these stickers of little cats. I think they look fuzzy. Yeah, okay. So these stickers are actually furry. And they're just all little black cats with hearts. You got a red cat here. That's so cute. Yeah, but they're like fuzzy stickers. Cool. Alright, so that's everything in the box. I'm going to put this away and then let's go over the pens. So this particular box came with 4 different pens. However, according to the little slip, these 3 are the ones that come with the box if you order it as a once-off. But if you have a subscription and you subscribe for a certain length of time, then you get like a bonus pen. So this is like a bonus highlighter. So I'm going to go through these ones first and I'll go through the highlighter last. This feels kind of weighty. So this is a Zebra Airfit Light Mechanical Pencil. Basically, the premise of this is that there are like air pockets inside and it's supposed to just like make holding the pen easier for longer periods of time. I don't know if that's going to be true, only because personally for me, I find pens or pencils or anything that I can use for long periods of time generally have to be on the lighter side. I'm not a fan of super heavy pens, so like I love fountain pens, but the fountain pens I prefer tend to be on the lighter side. Anything too heavy just ends up hurting my fingers and then I can't actually use it, so it's kind of pointless for me. So the next one is the Uni-Style Fit Color Gel Pen in, I think this is brown. Yeah, the color's at the back here. And it's 2.8, it's 0.28, which is the thinnest I think it goes. I suspect I already have this pen because I bought a set of them probably 2 years ago. I don't use them very much. I don't really have a reason why I don't use them very much. And then this one is just a basic black ballpoint pen. Ballpoint? I think it's a ballpoint, I'm not really sure, maybe it's gel, and it is 0.38, so it is also on the thinner side. And then the last one is this highlighter, which I will get out. So this one is actually from the Kuretake line, which is really popular for some amazing calligraphy brushes, highlighters, markers, all that sort of stuff. So this is actually a highlighter from their range, it's a green one, and it's supposed to be a brush pen. So if you open it up, the tip is supposed to be like a brush tip. It doesn't actually look like it has like fibers or anything like that. It looks more like foam or something, but I guess we'll try it out and see how flexible the tip is. Okay, let's go to testing the pens. So we'll try the Zebra mechanical pen first. Okay, I'm actually a little surprised. Actually writing with it is quite comfortable. I could probably see myself writing for quite a long time. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the construction really does make it easier to write with. But it is quite comfortable. So I guess I'm going to test this out more. I really don't know how to give I just don't know how to give like really in-depth reviews for pens I've just received, because for the most part, as you know, pens are kind of a long-term thing. It's kind of like skincare. I can't review skincare unless I've used it for quite a bit of time, and I feel the same with pens. So this is really just more of a swatching video, but if any of these pens interest you, then at least you get to see what they're like. So I'm going to use this one next. It's basically a push pen, so you push at the bottom and it comes out. It's still got that little plastic nib at the top, so I'll get rid of that. And yep, it writes so nicely, so smoothly. The only issue, and now I'm beginning to remember why I put these ones away, because I don't use them as much. They're so thin, and for me, I feel like I can't use thin pens that comfortably. I feel like they're gonna fall out of my hand. I feel like I can't use them long term, so I put those away. I think I might give this another shot. This is brown. I might keep this one on my desk, so I have like lots of little how do you call them, like little cups of pens sitting on my desk, just like this one. And I have one particular one which is like my most used pen, so I always put my most used in there. I'm gonna put this one in there and just see if I can get more use out of it. But obviously I love how fine tip it is, and it writes really smoothly. It's very, very smooth. So now we're gonna move on to this black gel pen, see how this one goes. Ugh, okay. Took a little bit to get started with. It didn't really write, but once the ink flowed through, it was actually a lot better. Yeah, once the ink comes through, it's actually quite nice. Okay, I'm not doing anything there. It does skip a little bit. I don't know if you can see like a little patch here where the ink did skip. Let's try this one as well. Yeah, there's no skipping of ink for this one, but the ink skips a little bit for that one. So like, in my mind, this is just lower quality for that reason, because the ink doesn't flow through as evenly, but it's still a nice pen. Now the last one is this highlighter. Okay. It's brush-esque, but it's got like more of a felt tip to it, so it doesn't bend as easily. If you can see, wish I could show you a bit easier. The tip of it bends, but it does hold the bend a little bit. Once you've bent it, you can see that the tip isn't like completely straight, it doesn't bounce back 100%, which makes me like a little nervous for bending it too much, because you've got some brush pens that you can bend all the way and it bounces straight back up. Then you've got pens like this that you can bend them and they kind of hold that shape for a little longer, and I feel like those ones tend to wear out faster for me. That, or I'm abusing my pens, I don't know. But yeah, it's a nice highlighter. As a highlighter, it seems to work really well. Don't know if I would use it for calligraphy or anything like that. I feel like it might work. Like, I guess you could, but I don't really feel like I would use this particular pen for calligraphy, like because of the color as well. Anyways, those are all the pens. That is everything in the December Zenpop box. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, then be sure to subscribe. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.